Okay, today we're going to talk about what we're looking for when a student is learning AEA with the bow. So at this point, we're still probably dealing with some issues with balance and posture, so I'm still making sure that we go through that. So feet, V, step, good, bouncing, and a little tapping and sliding, and then up in the air. And I'm still very hands-on at this point. They still need lots of assistance sometimes with balance and placement, and as long as I'm there, why not? Okay, so we make sure this violin is in a good place on the shoulder and they look relaxed and feel comfortable. Now at this point I may also still be holding the bow while they get their bow hold so they can approach it with a very relaxed bow hold. Beautiful, just let those fingers sit down and we check the shoulder and the elbow, and now I'm going to move her out to square position. Good, can you feel that square position? Nice, so we're really looking for this level plane right here. I'm looking for relaxed bow hold. I'm looking for the head and the shoulders to all stay in alignment. And then the idea is to listen for this martelé bow that leaves a little bit of a ringing tone after the end and when the bow stops. So I'll go ahead and do one martelé. And we're listening for that after ring. Do it again. Good. And then meanwhile, we're also checking constantly that the bow hold is not getting tight, the thumb is not pressing and pushing. So I may ask her to tap the second and third fingers on the bow. Whoop, can you find it? There we go. And tap the first finger on the bow. Good. Now the other element of AEA that becomes really important is the string crossing. And so I oftentimes will just gently touch the elbow and the bow hold and help them find that coordination between elbow and hand as they rock between the A string to the E string. A string to the E string. So silent string crossings is a great activity for this level. The other thing I'm checking is that when they go to the tip, let's go to the tip on the E, is that there's some resistance to me pushing the bow off the string, just a little bit, so that I know that they are feeling that arm weight into the bow, and I'll check it again with my hands to make sure it's there and it's not an over-rotation of the bow hold, of the bow arm, and back to square position. Good, and that would have been a little bit better if it had a little bit more ring to it, so let's go back and try that one more time, listening for that E, like a ringing pizzicato sound. Much better. And then we'll go back to rest position. So elbow height, relaxed bow hold, and still working on integrating and making sure all the angles are the correct places with the violin.